I hope this video is as a feast for you as it was for me. I've been looking forward to do this 3D machining of the temporary lifting keel with my Oxman CNC, lovingly named the Waffler. This is exactly what I had in mind when I offered Chris from the Ghostship to build him a temporary lifting keel for his journey from Switzerland to Southampton. In the previous episode of this project, I glued up the raw parts also made with this CNC. And now these halves will be machined to their final shape. Ah, you're new here and you ask yourself, who the heck is this guy? Well, this is how my friend Chris put it.
This is Jelmer, a bundle of absolute engineering joy. This man absolutely loves to make things, and it's a good thing because he's making a 5-meter CNC plywood boat to take him all the way across the Atlantic.
Got it? Okay, let's see if all this goes as planned. As much as I would like to tell you that this is perfect, it actually isn't.
I got nervous.
The dowel holes that I'm cutting here should correspond with these 3 holes in the roll part. And the reason that this works is that all 3 programs that I'll be showing you here are referencing to the exact same 0 point in 3D space. It is here in the software and somewhere around here on the machine. As long as I set this 0 point correctly in the software as well as on the machine, the part will land exactly there where it also is in the software. And this means that the toolpath should be exactly aligned with the raw part and cut out the intended 3D shape as it has been designed.
So if all is good, the first part should just land on the spoil board with these 3 dowel holes to locate it perfectly.
It fits. I'll be using this 20mm ball nose bit to cut the whole thing. Now, I've been quite nervous about the final machining of these parts because, well, there has been a lot of time and effort invested in these parts already. But not only that, I will have visitors over, 2, in this workshop. Okay, so round 1 was a roughing pass, as you've seen, and it leaves 5mm of stock. That's why there's these ridges still. So in the next pass, it will be the finishing pass, so it will dive 5... Yeah. Visitors have arrived.
So we've got the Lords of CNC, both of them. Jelmer and Scotty.
The workplace, small garage.
This is one half, the other half is over there.
And that's going to become a foil shape, apparently.
Yeah.
So what do? Just press go?
More or less, yeah.
Go on then.
I see several people doing work like this on their CNCs and try to get the best surface finish. This takes a lot more machining time. In my case, this keel will be covered in fiberglass. In preparation for that, the keel will be sanded with quite a coarse sandpaper, which will even these machining marks out in a few minutes and leave us with a perfect bonding surface for the epoxy.
Look at this. So this is now full proper foil shape, so it's beautifully curved. So it's perfect, mate. Some boy that lad, I'm probably excited by that. Like, whoa.
The next day I worked on the rest. These operations had to be repeated another 3 times, since the parts are almost twice the size of the machine and there are 2 halves to finish. How the heck that did happen? Think about everything. I just loaded the wrong file. So as much as I would like to tell you that this is perfect, it actually isn't. And what is good about this is that the location on the spoil board is very good. So the on the 2D part, let's say X and Y, that works perfectly fine with the dowel holes. But what I was struggling with is to get the correct Z height. That means that, like, when I turn the piece around, the tiling situation that is, it's not that easy to get the Z height exactly the same, and I don't know exactly why that is. It should be the same because it locates on the same spoil board, the same height, but still it left this mark in the center. So you can see that with the plywood very well because there are several layers, and I can show you on the screen there is a shift. And on the second part I got it a bit better, but I needed to do some tweaking around in the beginning. I started to check with a caliper the depth, and it was a bit off. So I had to restart the program a few times to get the depth correct. So I don't use the probe which is delivered with the machine because I don't find it really accurate nor reliable. So I should probably get another Z probe, a good one. So if you have good experience with one you're using, let me know in the comments. So yeah, the foil shape looks very good, but truth be told, Chris has had to do some sanding on the parts to make them perfect. This is my last episode on this Keel project for the Ghostship. But in this playlist over here, you'll find all the other videos also from the Ghostship and from myself about this Keel project. So have a look at that. And the next video up will be another machining video, this time on Sienna, my own boat. So I hope to see you there. I hope to see you subscribe. Have a great time. See ya.